Oh, eyeliner, not
I know.
eyeliner.
We're gonna put liner.
No, but like, it's not.
Yeah, we're gonna put liner. I just need inserts, dang it.
I was like, oh.
Yes,
Thank you so
much. Okay.
I didn't see it in the shadow.
Okay, shoes. Put your name on here.
How many for you?
Oh.
You want them untucked first?
Can I see the back of my
Alright.
head?
Comfortable heels are alright.
Matches your skin. Yeah.
So gorgeous.
Beautiful. We'll put a little lighter setting powder. Okay. You want a little more of me?
Okay.
I have one, I can have some.
No, I don't have it with me.
Somebody's
Do we gonna ask the person behind me to move?
Sarah, can you move? Linda, move. Out.
Oh, I don't know which size it is.
You guys get out of the freaking way!
Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to get dressed. Over here.
Okay, do your thing, check it out, make sure everything is good. Have a big smile.
Okay, you wanna go ahead and wing it?
Well, I have to work.
I'm not wearing it.
You're not?
I'm not.
Try to turn and twist a little bit, yeah.
No, you're fine. I just don't want you to burn yourself. You want here?
Yeah, like you turn the other way, like before, Yeah, and take it out, Pull the dress. Make sure you're comfortable when you walk in it.
Let's hope not.
Can I walk now?
Yeah, just walk back and forth just a little bit.
Can we take a picture? Did you want scissors?
Your smile again. Your wedding day.
You want to tie it or no?
And we're gonna put everything in.
If you can, that's
Sure.
great.
Oh, scissors? I have to have mine off here. How's that?
Yeah, that's
Good?
good, yeah. Actually, you know what, a little tighter would be good.
Little tighter?
Yeah.
Sure.
Such a beautiful dress. Yeah.
That is not pretty.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do need to cut these out.
Oh, no, I meant like these, this one.
Never seen
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
You know,
Your
'cause it
hair looks
shows.
pretty.
Yeah.
Okay. And your eyelashes?
You guys done?
Does it show?
Hmm?
Oh, yeah, it does show.
Oh, with this? I need to still cut my straps off. Just one sec.
Let me do it for you. Thank you. That one is, can you imagine your dress? Pulling it.
I don't mean to be in the reflection of your mirror. There. I just realized that, sorry. Standing in the reflection of the mirror, I didn't want to be in the mirror.
Oh, okay.
My face is
Wait,
not
wait,
gonna
wait,
hold up.
wait, wait,
My
wait.
hair.
Hmm?
Nails not gonna like stand out.
Is it gonna work?
Pierce around my bangs.
You know what, it is inside. So, the best thing, oh, no, it's not. Just cut it, just cut it.
I think I just did something. We're almost done. She's cutting off her straps, then we'll give it to you, yeah. Getting close.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, oh, sorry, I didn't know you had to go all the way out.
Oh, I have to go all the way down here to this
Okay.
side.
So you have your bouquet and everything's ready?
Yeah, yeah.
Feel more secure? Oh, it is kind of awkward. Oh, you're supposed to.
So the dress is still fit?
Yeah, still fit. Oh,
Florence had a few extra flowers. Do you want her to put a little on the top of the cake, or I can also use them to decorate the appetizers? Whichever you prefer.
Leave it on top of the cake.
Okay, sounds good.
What's that?
No, okay. They have some She just on. So, what can you see?
At least pretend like you're happy for me.
Alright, so let's do YouTube together.
All right.
Awesome. That's hilarious. Good way to stop.
And my pen is two down, so I have to make it up.
Do you have the inside inner cleavage?
Sorry. But once it's on, that will be
Push but relax. And slightly tilt your head. Good. Keep a straight look at me. Like that.
We're not allowed to serve alcohol until after ceremony now, so I was wondering if you guys have like anything left to drink.
I'll have a glass of, for the same thing as this morning.
Add the alcohol.
Stay right there.
Mimosa?
I'll have a
Sorry,
mimosa too.
yeah, my allergy just went off.
Yeah.
Would you like one too?
Yeah, please.
Oh, really?
Just make it sexy.
Yeah, look down a little bit. Look out to your shoulder. Yeah,
Oh,
right there.
yeah. Sorry, I forgot to put mascara on.
It's not easy, you have to do it yourself. That's what happens.
Okay, now lower both.
Careful. Over here, or do you guys want to stand like that? We can stand however you want. You guys are the boss here. Nobody can boss you around. All right.
Closer, but don't press it down. Now look on the way. Good, good. Sit like really straight up. Like that. Yeah. Now tilt. Okay, now let's just look to that lantern right there. Maybe it doesn't look too much this way a little bit. Get it close. Nose. Look at me now. Big smile. Good. Okay, I'm gonna have you sit just right there. A little bit up, not too close, not too close to the tip. Both hands flat. Just up a little bit. Okay, close by the mirror. Okay. Down a bit. Good. Okay, now bring it. Beautiful, beautiful. You're gonna like this one. Big smile. I need a better one smile like that. Good, 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 good. Good. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Straight at me now. One more time. Close your eye, close your eye. Smell the flower. Good, good. Okay. Keep your eye closed. Raise your chin up. Good. Close your eye, close your eye. Now 1, 2, 3, look straight at me. 1, 2, 3. Good, good, good. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now can I have you chin up a little bit? A little more. Good. Now look at me. Close your eye. Now open it. 1, 2, 3. Nice. With a big smile. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Okay. Hold it. Let me fix it for you. Okay. Hold it. Okay. Chin up slightly. Hold it right there. Now look down.
Okay.
Did you talk to Di?
No.
Diane?
And that's one. Turn your head all the way back. Chin down just a little. Okay. Mom, can you come this way? Yeah. Okay, close. Yeah. You good, you good. You good. Stay there. Stay there. Okay. You put your hands here. Your face right there. Move just the face forward a little bit. A little bit.
Sit vô, sit
Lean
mặt
forward
vô.
a little bit. Good. Now. Rồi, nhìn vào rồi, okay. 1, 2, 3. Don't blink. Don't blink. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, all the girls.
Behind.
Yeah.
Be lady like Sarah.
Okay. Now the two in the back, lean all the way forward. Good. Judy, hold your flower pointing at me. Get keep closer to the body. Get. You a little bit. Good. You're fine. Okay, big smile. You good? You should stay there. I have you two come. Yeah, yeah, just get yourself comfortable. Close it, close it, close it. Okay. You can go.
All right.
We're having the shop for the.
All right, I guess we're gonna go over here. Turn around.
We can have her come in the room and if you want to, that's more comfortable sharing time. You want to follow her?
Yeah. Oh, no,
Hold her again.
Just a heads up, I'm opening these a little bit.
No, it's perfect. Yeah. Put that natural light in. Love it.
Don't want it to mess up your settings.
No.
Beautiful. I don't want to destroy your
So
makeup.
let's just
Beautiful. I know. I like it. Very nice. Cool.
gotta start taking some pictures of everybody.
Yeah, we gotta get some pictures of us.
Oh,
Well, hold on, let's have a first kiss when you two see each other.
Is that lipstick gonna get off?
Jack,
Yeah, lipstick
Jack,
now?
Jack. Well, just slightly. Don't mess up. Makeup. Hold it right there. Hold it.
Disposing stuff.
Okay, let's have the picture of just you two first. The portrait. Okay, can you two look at each other?
Hey. Are you?
Now try to get close to each other, just hold the pose, just get close. Trying to kiss, just trying to kiss. You can do something with your hands if you want to, if it's not you comfortable.
You've had more to drink
Yeah?
than I have.
Keep looking at each other. Give it a rubbing nose.
But Liam's not in his. I don't know. But he's asleep now.
Oh my god.
If we stay like this too long, I might have a crooked neck for the wedding.
Okay, hold it right there for me. Thank you.
Okay,
Introduce myself. Oh, let's see.
How is my hair? My hair.
Your hair looks good. That's good.
How's my hair?
Your hair is great.
Thank you.
Your hair is perfect.
Thank you.
Okay. First one, I'm gonna have you look at Andrew. You look at me. The second. One more time. Okay. Julie, don't you? Now you're gonna look down.
Down at her?
Look at her. Look at her.
No, you.
Look at you. Look at you.
He's attractive too.
You can look at me now. You can.
Am I still looking at her?
Okay. Both of you look at me now. Right here. Kiss on her forehead. Jeffrey, can you turn the head like you approach from that way? That's good. Turn your head just a little bit, tilt it a little bit, that way, yeah, and get that. How about you two just holding that hand? Hold down, hold down. Put it down, put it down. Straight. Get a little closer. Hand reach. Put your hand at this. You put your hand in the pocket. You can check yourself in the mirror, right? Okay, now tilt your hand. Tilt your hand a little bit. Okay. And that's it. I was about to say. Very good. Hold it right there.
I feel like when you're down and when I go head up, I don't look at any of it.
This one is like look very little in the picture. When I shoot closer, I'm not gonna shoot this angle. Don't worry.
Okay.
This one is like you look little in the picture.
When
Which
you're
is
down and I
understand.
look up, I never look at any of them.
Okay. Now look at each other. Andrew. All right. Julie, you're gonna grab him behind his head, pull him down, and kiss him. Just one hand, just the back hand. Like that, yeah. Good, 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 good. Okay.
Some of those.
Get a little closer and both you look down to the entrance. Now have both you look straight ahead. Look straight out. Okay, let's have a kiss. Can I have, Julie, can you back up half step? Good. And you can move forward just a little bit. Good. Okay, now let's do it. Yep, good. You can bring, give that hand, bring up your chin and get a little closer.
Shave?
Good.
I mean, I shaved yesterday and it doesn't go fast. I didn't bring everything.
Let's do one more time. Let's do one more time. Pull him over.
I've shaved almost every day this week, but I just...
This hand, this hand, with this hand. Pull him. Yeah, yeah, there you go.
Just about
That's
to choke
something
slam
different.
me.
Get him close, Julie. Closer. Perfect. Brother, hold it. Just touching nose, okay? Touching nose. Beautiful, beautiful. That's simply beautiful. No smiling, no smiling, no smiling. Hold it right there. One more time. Okay.
Wait, Bill again.
Let's do something fun. Come. Do whatever you want first.
What? God, what are we doing?
What's happening?
Just do whatever you want. You're good.
Good chance.
Have you two move forward a little bit?
Didn't even ask. I'm just gonna do this.
What do we want to do?
I don't know. What are we?
Are we taking them?
Just whatever we want.
I think the video's rolling.
Keep going.
I'm gonna have you get behind her.
Whoop.
That way. Yeah.
Bend over.
Let's do one more time. One more time. You can sit if you want to. You can sit down. You can sit down.
I thought we were done.
All right. One more time. One more time. This time, do some kind of. Yeah. Just something like that.
Somebody can like.
Do this.
Or like this.
You can do back to back. Yeah, we can do this.
You can do whatever.
How about this?
Can I have you to move
So
forward?
one couple has to do the thinker.
You can
or
move
this.
You can stand against the wall. But look different way.
Sexy pose.
Sexy pose.
Just look different way.
Nobody's allowed to be sexier than us.
Too late.
Nobody's smiling either.
Blue steel pose.
Julie. Okay, let's do one more time. Let's move this way.
I'm looking at that guy over there.
Can I have you move back a little bit?
Just get out of the picture. You're really killing it. A little more. A little more.
Okay, I think I can see your tripod.
I can see your tripod.
I'm
sorry?
I get that all the time, man.
Can't take these idiots anywhere.
Chris is like, I've been called tripod since college.
Okay, everyone look here.
Actually, getting crushed those M&Ms. No one else can have a chance to eat any of them.
Can I have you come to the front here?
Around?
Around here a little bit. Yeah, you gotta stand right against that one. But
Okay.
that's good.
Well, now you
That's
can
good. Okay, I have people looking different way.
Different way.
Looking
Different way.
What if you look at if you got your elbow up on
Okay.
there?
One more. Little change. Can I have you come just a little bit? You're gonna stand right here.
Okay.
Come in one leg behind that wall a little bit.
What is going on, bud?
Okay, let's do one without smiling. No smiling.
saw the bus go and drop your ball. 3:15. I gotta pee too. I gotta pee before we start.
Okay.
I have 100 photos of me.
This way? So we go out, right? Yeah.
If you just
Okay.
let them rest. Just, there you go.
Good. Do one more time. Everyone look right here. Okay, now all the girls get a little closer.
My stomach's huge and Chris and Jeff on my side.
So we're smiling, not
Little
smiling.
guy, yeah. I never know.
Smiling.
Not
This is
smiling.
smiling.
Let's get a smile.
I'm gonna look angry.
Good.
Angry photo.
Good. Okay.
That's what's so much. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Then we did the engagement photo shoot. Posing and breathing.
Oh yeah, and you know.
That's not my
She
thing.
likes to take
Breathing.
photos.
Oh, she loves it. She loves
The
it.
breathing part is tough.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
next
lucky you
one.
got some good ones.
Yes.
I want a photo about one of them. Run across.
That'd be funny.
I don't know if you mic crews out here yet.
Okay, next one. Next one.
Different cut, different color.
Jerry,
Both gorgeous.
you lean forward a little bit. You fine. Good. Okay.
Facebook of her without telling her.
Right here.
When I got this guy, I'm not too concerned about me actually stealing that quality photo.
Nice photo.
First camera phone ever made.
There you go.
Oh, jeez. It had a camera.
Yeah.
Okay. God, my face is hurting.
I don't really see Jeff.
No, without him.
Without you?
Yeah.
Chris.
Let's go top buttons, guys.
Button top?
Yeah, let's go top buttons.
I got it. I don't know what to do with my hands though.
Pockets.
Pockets, good. Okay.
Let's go hands in the pockets on the corner too.
Liam's right outside.
Okay, can I have you slightly move it like good. Like that. You're good. You can
Hey,
move a little bit.
there you go.
No, move. Good. Now kill your shoulder. That's good. Okay, let's have the guys
Felt like
sitting on
yoga
the
thing.
couch.
Sitting
on
on
the
the
side.
couch?
Now, right. Two guys.
Really stepped on your dress, Julie. Sorry.
Okay. Have you?
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Smile, no smile.
Move this way a little bit.
All of us doing the same thinking man pose?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I can go way down like this.
I'm closer than she is.
Yeah, we can do that.
She's in front of her.
Get together. Get close. Get close.
Do naughty girl.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, let's have the girl. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
I get close, really close. And lean forward a little bit if you can. Yeah, you can put your hand there, yeah. Okay, let's have you two. Everyone just say the same for me. I'll do one more. Different letter. Here you go. Okay, now have the girl look different directions.
Quit giggling. Where are you guys looking? I want to see.
Can everyone look at her, look at her, look at her. Let's blow her a kiss. Blow a kiss. Yeah. Okay, you two stay the same. And you back just a little bit.
Would you all please rise? Please be seated. Welcome, everyone. Jeff and Julie wanted me to tell you all how happy they are that you could be here for this most special day in their lives. They especially wanted to thank those of you who have come from as far as Ohio, Florida, Arizona, Washington, D.C., and France to be here today. But no matter if you came from just across the street, you are so very welcome and appreciated to be a part of this ceremony. Jeff and Julie, today you are surrounded by your family and friends, all of whom are gathered to witness your marriage and to share the joy of this occasion, which should be one of the most memorable and happiest days of your lives. You bring to this marriage your own personality and spirit to form a union created by friendship, respect, and love. Although marriage symbolizes the intimate sharing of two lives, it should not diminish but enhance each individual spirit. A lasting marriage should continually grow in understanding and respect. Consideration of each other's feelings and needs grows out of true caring for the other. Because of this caring, it is possible to share the joys and successes as well as the sorrows and failures. You must give of each other in love, but not give yourself away. A good and balanced relationship is one in which neither person is overpowered or absorbed by the other. It is a union that is equal in strength and fragility, that is born and reborn over the years. As is the custom on this occasion to give and receive gifts, Julie and Jeff wish these gifts for each other. Steadily deepening love that grows in mutual respect and unselfishness. The ability to communicate so that they may be saved from hurtful words spoken in anger or grudges nurtured in silence. A sense of humor that they may laugh at themselves and with others. The strength and courage as they face life's sorrows. A sense of values to care more for people than possessions, for honor more than honors, and for a home rather than a house. And a good memory that they may remember the path that led them to each other. As you know, no minister, priest, rabbi, or public official can marry you. Only you can marry each other by making a mutual commitment to each other. The vows you are about to exchange represent your pledge to each other. For it is not the words that bind you to be your wedded wife. Will you love, comfort, honor, and respect her? Will you share all life has to offer, your hopes and dreams, your achievements and disappointments with her from this day forward?
I will.
Good answer. All life has to offer, your hopes and dreams, your achievements and disappointments with him from this day forward? Very good. Now, if you're handing flowers, that's good. Here, take each other by the hands. And Jeff, I'm going to ask if you'll repeat after me. Look at her this time. I, Jeff, take you, Julie, to be my partner in life.
I, Jeff, take you, Julie, to be my partner in life.
To learn and to grow with.
To learn and to grow with.
To be with.
To be with.
In both happiness and sorrow.
In both happiness and sorrow.
To confide in.
To confide in.
And trust above all others.
Trust above all others.
To respect you in everything as an equal.
To
above all, to love you with all my being. And now, Julie. I, Julie, take you, Jeff, to be my partner in life. To learn and to grow with, to be with, in both happiness and sorrow, to confide in, and trust above all others, to respect you in everything as equal, but above all, to love you with all my being. May I have these? The vows which have been exchanged are just words that are fleeting, and the sound of them is soon gone. The wedding ring becomes an enduring symbol of the promises which you have made. And Jeff, if you'll take Julie's ring, and as you place it on her finger, repeat after me. With this ring, I do wed.
With this ring, I do wed.
As a symbol of my commitment to you.
As a symbol of my commitment to you.
Considerably bigger. And repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed. As a symbol of my commitment to you. The years of life are as a cup of wine poured out for you to drink. The cup of life contains within it the sweet wine of happiness, joy, hope, and delight. The same cup, at times, holds the bitter wine of disappointment, sorrow, grief, and despair. Those who drink eagerly of life invite the full range of experience in their being. This cup is symbolic of the pledges you have made to one another to share together the fullness of life. As you drink from this cup, you acknowledge to one another that your lives have become one vessel into which all your sorrows and joys, all your hopes and fears, all your dreams and dreads will be poured, and from which you will find mutual sustenance. Many days you will sit at the same table and eat and drink together. Drink now, and may the cup of your lives be sweet and full to overflowing. I'd like to take a moment to mention how much I've enjoyed getting to know Julie and Jeff and Liam as we prepare for this ceremony. It's pretty obvious to all how important Liam is in this family, and Jeff and Julie have told me how they look forward to watching him grow into a fine young man. I've also been told that they would love to someday soon have a brother or sister for Liam to grow with. I'm sure they'll make a very fine family. That wasn't an answer. One thing that struck me as we spoke was their wonderful sense of humor. They told me some very great stories, such as how, after they met, discovering that for the longest time they were like ships passing in the night, working in the same office, eating lunch in the same cafeteria, and yet never laying eyes on the other. It ultimately took signing on to eHarmony for them to meet. And they still didn't realize for the longest time how close they were all this time. It didn't take long, however, to realize that they both had found the one. For only after going together for 3 months, Jeff invited Julie to spend Thanksgiving with his family in Arizona. Now that's commitment. I loved the story of how Jeff planned the best, most romantic opportunity for him to propose to Julie. A bike ride through the beautiful San Juan Islands. The trouble was that at the time Julie was pregnant, and the bike ride became more torture than romantic outing. Fortunately, the B&B they were staying in had a very romantic hammock where they lay recovering, allowing Jack to pull the ring from his pocket. My wife, Vicki, and I have been married now for 48 years, and I see in Julie and Jeff a maturity and depth of commitment to each other and to Liam that can only lead to many, many years of happiness. And this now leads me to being able to say, Jeff and Julie, I now pronounce you husband and wife, and you may seal your vows with a kiss.
Right here. Okay, everyone look right here, right here. Pay attention, right here, okay? One more time.
Thanks, sir.
Everyone look right here.
Button's not working.
Okay, Chuck E. Cheese, right here. Right here, right here, right here. Let's have one kiss. Have a kiss. Thank you. You want to go outside? Walk here. Really? Just stop and have a kiss. Stop and have a kiss. Oh. Oh. Good. Can you guys do that one more time for me?
Oh, I have to?
I don't think they see you.
They're all staring out.
They're jealous.
They are.
You guys look right down here at me. Jeff, can you kiss her on the side of the cheek?
Yes.
Can I get chin up? Beautiful. One more time, Jeff, on the cheek. Jeff, hold her tighter, tighter. Oh, come on.
Hey, honey. I'm just so afraid
Enjoy the time. There's nobody
I'm so afraid I'm
bothering
gonna
you
destroy
right
her
now.
dress. There's nowhere I can stand safely.
Yep. You stay there. Just keep moving around. Singing her. That's good. That's good. Oh, see? That's pretty. Oh, that's so pretty.
Sing her favorite song in her ear while you do it.
That is the moment. That is the moment.
Baby
Enjoy
got
it.
back.
Beautiful.
Want none unless you got buns, son.
Sing it. What's your favorite song? What's your favorite song? Sing it.
What is your favorite song? How do I not know that?
It's gonna be in our.
Yeah, ask him. if he knows your favorite song.
Yeah.
I know everything else.
It's our slideshow song.
Come on. What is it? What
Is
is
that
it?
mine?
Kevin, you're getting him in trouble.
Oh, I can't wait for that. I still
What
gotta
a
see that.
I know.
Bringing sex in back.
Punish him. Good.
Yeah.
She just told me what it was, but
Let's have you on this side.
Oh, let's do something against the brick wall.
I was actually going to
Oh,
bring you guys
yeah. How about do it here?
how did I end up with the bouquet? This breeze actually feels nice back here. Let's just chill here. It's getting hot in there.
Let's have Jeff hold the bouquet behind your back. Yeah. Kind of hide it away. Julie, pick up that hand. Pick up. No, pick it up. Pick the dress up. Yeah, like that. Good.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, let's do something else. Let's have you stand against. Yeah. Look away. This way. Yeah, that's what it is. Jeff, your hand in the pocket. Flowers are perfect. Let's see the other hand pick the dress up. You're right, yeah. Yeah, oh there you go. Good. Okay, you hold it right there. Now you're gonna come in. Yep, you're gonna stand like this. Good.
Told you idea for guys.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Okay, let's do it one more time. This time just slightly touching the tip of your nose. Almost touching, not touching, almost touch. Okay, now Julie, turn your face away. Look down your shoulder. Look down your shoulder. Yeah, like that. Your hand. Up a little bit. Yeah. Look at your shoulder. Look down your shoulder. And you're gonna come get close and follow. Good, like that. Turn your face a little more, Julie. To your left. Yeah.
Jeff, bring her body a teeny bit closer into you. There you go, just like that.
Swing it, slightly swing it, and enjoy it. Good.
Okay.
One more, and you that way done. Come here. Hold on, just come here. Right behind. Pick it up.
Oh, he likes here.
Pick it up. Yeah. Hold on. Put it up. You get your hand lower. Get your hand lower, below.
Okay.
And then you can pick it really high.
Alright, ready?
Yeah. There. Now pick it up. Swing it. Swing it.
Feels in my face.
Swing it. Swing her around. Swing her around.
Take that in here.
Okay, swing her. All the way around. There. One more. Let's have a kiss. One more time, one more time.
Kiss or swing?
One more kiss, one more kiss. Turn a little bit, turn a little bit. Yeah, good, good, good. Now kiss her. Thank you. Big high five, big high five, big high five. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Are you thinking of that? Like, are you?
So it is my pleasure to introduce to you the bridal party, starting with Jeff's mom, Diane, who's sitting with the baby right now. Where is she? There she is, right in front of me. That's why I didn't see you. So here's Jeff's mom, Diane, with Liam, who's taking a wonderful nap. Cool that noise. Good job. And now the parents of our bride, parents
No, I'm
of our
just
bride.
here. Cool. One day your way. There you go. Yeah.
My name and Fun Lin. Just next, Michael and Jill Serva. Sheriff Black and Chris Campbell. Sitting behind with AJ Talcott. Our maid of honor and best man, Melissa Nguyen and Rick Serva. And now, it is my extreme pleasure to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Julie and Jeff Serva. So we got everyone's undivided attention. This is a very, very special video that Julie put together on her own. And although she would never say that herself, I'm letting you know she put a lot of hard work into it. And I'm sure she hopes you all enjoy it as you have. So if you all just direct your attention to the wall here. Jeff, there seems to be a theme of togas in your life. And I'm expecting a lot from you out there on the dance floor a little while. But as promised, you've all been holding on patiently to that glass of champagne. And so our toasters now, is their time. There comes a time in every wedding when the people who are very close to our bride and groom, who've been through this whole wedding journey with them from the very beginning, and it is a journey, and it ends and begins today. The wedding journey ends and the new life together begins. And so one of those people is the maid of honor. So it's my pleasure to introduce our maid of honor today, Melissa.
Hi everyone. I just broke this, by the way. First of all, I'm so proud to be here and to be Julie's maid of honor today. Although I'm technically Julie's auntie, but I'm optimistic for her sister or friend, but you know what, I'm okay with that. Many times, many of you may think that Julie never gets in trouble. The truth is, she simply never gets caught. I remember a particular instance that we were trying to smuggle a person into Canada. It may be me or not. We nearly got arrested. And sat for 3 hours until Julie was able to sweet talk the guard into letting us return back to Canada, to US. Julie, when I see you today, I can't help but think of how grown up you are. A mother and now a wife. I am so proud of you. I am so proud to be part of today, and I love you so much. And Jeff, welcome to the family. Love you and congratulations.
Very nicely done, Melissa. And now, what would a wedding reception be without the best man toast? And here to deliver that best man toast, our best man and brother of the groom, Rick Silva. That was a cheer.
Well, my original plan. My original plan tonight was to tell a bunch of embarrassing stories about Jeff, but I think the video covered everything. So, I'd like to first off thank Julie's family. I thought I traveled pretty far. I'm finding out today that some of you have traveled as far away as France. It's so good to have all of you here, and thank you. I'd like to thank Julie's parents, because without Julie, this whole thing would not be happening, so we're very thankful for that. To my family, we all know this has been a very long time coming. Jeff is married. Now, when we were kids, Jeff used to sit and play video games for, I don't know, could be 20 straight hours. And in fact, just a week before Liam was born, I was playing video games with Jeff. And we were playing, it was around 11 p.m., and I decided to go to bed, and Jeff, keeps on playing. He's Seattle time. But I wake up the next morning, and I have a message from Jeff. He fell asleep playing video games, and when he woke up, was still playing video games. He just fell asleep in the video game chair. And that was a week before Liam was born. So to say that now he's married and he's a great father is quite the transformation. But anyways, I was thanking my family. So I'd like to thank my entire family for being here, making all of this possible. I'd especially like to thank my grandparents. For those of you who don't know, the Servoses are very big into tennis. And it wasn't that long ago that my grandparents got us into tennis. They have a nice place up in Connecticut that all of us learned to play tennis at. And my grandpa had a wicked lefty slice serve that just destroyed us. But thank you guys so much for coming. It's really a pleasure for you guys to be here. So when Jeff asked me to be his best man, I was very honored because I have a mic in my hand and I have a whole bunch of people listening to me. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to tell all the embarrassing stories. But like I said, the video already covered all of that. So, I mean, I gotta thank McLean and his Vanderbilt friends for sending those pictures to Julie. That's amazing. All right, so those are the embarrassing stories I just flipped through. So, talking about Jeff, he's an amazing person, but he also happens to be amazing at everything. And nobody knows that better than his little brother. In school, even though he's only a year and a half older than me, he was 3 grades ahead of me. I don't know why the school system accelerated his learning curve, but I think it was because he was pretty excellent at math, and they valued that a little bit more than my excellence in hide and seek. I mean, being short, I was excellent at it, whereas he's a giant, so. But following in his footsteps in school was actually pretty tough, because he's an incredible math genius. And I know this because every math teacher I ever had told me that. So he left a nice little wake behind him, and really I had a very high standard to live up to. And thankfully, because of that high standard that I thought I had to live up to, I actually got pretty good at math too. So I'm not going to say Jeff helped me be cool and popular in pushing this math standard, but he did help me land an engineering job in the future, so I got to thank you for that, Jeff. Now, when we grew up, we competed at everything. And one of our favorite things to compete at was ping pong. We used to play ping pong for hours. And we're talking, you know, diving back and forth, drenched in sweat, battles that lasted for hours. And I'm pretty good at ping pong. I have never beaten Jeff in ping pong. It's embarrassing. But we used to play these games up to 21, and he beat me 21-19. And then he's like, well, Rick, you want to keep on playing? Let's try to get to 25. What do you think, Rick? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I never got it, ever. And so we literally played for hours, drenched in sweat, like it was the, you know, Grand Slam championships. And I ended up with like a 0-5,000 all-time record against Jeff in ping pong. Whereas in tennis, my record is infinitely better than him, better than in ping pong, because in tennis, I beat him one time. So, we grew up playing tennis, and he's taller than me, which in tennis makes a big deal. He's also left-handed. And I played tennis in college. I, thought I was pretty good. But as you saw from those photos, what Jeff did at Vanderbilt, he could still beat me when he was doing that. So he's an amazing tennis player. And growing up playing with him was incredible because he was quite the teammate. On top of being a brother, he was always there for me on the tennis court, always pushing me, always making sure that I was, there doing my best. And when I faltered, he was always there to help pick me back up. And one thing that I learned about Jeff from very early on is that he cares about how the people around him do, how they succeed, just as much as he cares about himself succeeding. And he didn't think he was winning if I too wasn't there winning. So he really did a good job pushing me all through my life, making sure I too was successful. And that's an amazing trait. And when Jeff gets dedicated to something, he really does a good job of making sure it all gets taken care of and that everyone there is going to be successful. And I'm kind of rambling on, that's not on the card, sorry. So anyways, the whole point of that was when Jeff gets dedicated to something, he makes sure everybody there succeeds. And as you can see with the way he is with Julie and Liam, he's very dedicated to his new family. Although I haven't known Julie for all that long, I've witnessed her dedication to the new family as well. When she was 6 months pregnant, Jeff brought her to the US Open in Flushing Meadows, New York, when it was 100 degrees outside and there's no shade in sight, and she watched tennis for 10 hours a day in 100-degree heat, which, that takes a lot of dedication to do that. So clearly, this whole dedication that you guys have to each other, you guys are going to lead a great life together, and I couldn't be happier for the two of you. And I'm not sure what Liam's doing, but he's... Anyways, I love you guys a ton, and cheers to you guys. And I still have the mic. I'm not giving it back.
Nicely done, Rick. Let's have a round of applause for Rick. Hold on, there's more toast to go. Hang on.
I got it.
You see, Rick, sincere and from the heart is really all that matters. Very nicely done. Now, our next toaster is someone who's known Jeff since the day he was born. His mom, Diane.
Okay. And I do feel that I need to support Jeffrey after people have called him Wild One and the things that you've come up with. However, my best friend, Sheila, is here, and she saw me going to my fence post many times going, as did the other children and Jeffrey's father. Jeffrey, I am so proud of you. You have turned out to be the most patient, wonderful man. I always knew you were intelligent. I always knew you were athletic. And now I see that you've grown into a beautiful man. You're going to make a wonderful husband, and you are a super father. And I love you, and I'm so proud of you.
That certainly sounds like a sentiment we can all get behind. And our next toaster will be Jeff's dad, Michael.
There's really not much left to be said about Jeff. After the video and after Rick did such a beautiful job of his presentation and Jeff's mother. But I do want to thank Julie, Julie's family, Julie's relatives who traveled from all over the world to get here, and Jeff's friends that I basically despite my poor parenting, Jeff managed to succeed at almost everything he did. I tried to talk him out of computers. When he'd be playing video games, I'd be the one that would take his video games away. And now look at him. He's overcome adversity that was presented to him by his father, trying to stop him from his success. But he's unstoppable. He's unstoppable. And God knows I tried to lead him down every wrong road I could find. And his friends from Ohio can pretty much verify that. And I'm lucky that Jeff is the great person he's turned out to be. And I'm honored that he has found such a delightful wife and a delightful family. And I'm so proud of him with his marriage skills, his parenting skills, his cooking skills, and now apparently he's going to get into gardening. So some of my characteristics have rubbed off on him, but I was never a tennis player. I was never into computers, and yet that's what they spent most of their lives doing. And I'm so proud of both of you. Cheers to both of you, because I know success cannot be denied. You're going to succeed. Cheers.
Beautiful. And now our final toast for the evening will be from our newlyweds to all of you.
So it's really an honor for us too to be here in front of so many just wonderful people, so many friends and families who have supported us, been there for us, took us down some wrong paths, and apparently took pictures of it. This is just one of our happiest days ever, and we will remember this forever. And we're so happy, so glad all of you are here to share it with us. So thank you. Thank you.
Cutting ritual goes back for generations, and it's really quite an interesting story. Well, first of all, this is the first opportunity our newlyweds, Jeff and Julie, will have the opportunity as a married couple to work together to achieve a common goal. They've done lots together unmarried, but now here they are and cut that first beautiful piece of cake. It takes cooperation. Somebody's got to do the cutting, someone's got to hold the plate. It's just like marriage. And now as they feed each other that first bite is the first time of 1,000,000 times that they will sustain each other in their happy married life together. So let's hear it for our couple and their cake cutting skills, ladies and gentlemen.
Security camera to make sure no one digs their hand into it. Oh wow. My goodness. Look at all that effort. I got 3 gummy bears. What time is it?
Yeah, you know, I gotta do my thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please gather around as Jeff and Julie have their first dance together as husband and wife.
Colors of promise.
important way to get on. That was professional. Professional. All right. Now, Diane, don't be afraid, but Jeff, if you please escort your mom out to the dance floor for the mother and son dance. They may be a married man, Jeff, but you'll always be her little boy. If there are any other mothers and sons, please join them on the dance floor now. Mothers and sons. Anybody at all, please feel free to join them on the dance floor. Your presence on the dance floor right now is going to be will equal 1 year of lessons in good wishes for our new couple. So let's get everybody out on the dance floor.
Wait for the flash. Good. Second pulls by all means. You have 5 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2. Last one. In 5, 4. Excellent. Oh, look, you want to take a nice natural selfie? Go ahead, you guys.
Now, even if you have a boyfriend, if you do not have a bag of gold or some kind of precious rock on your finger, you are single. And this might be just pushy east. Now, if you're single and you're afraid to get it, is there anybody that should be here that's not here right now? All right, she's scanning, but it looks good. We got a good crowd. All right, come on up, everybody. Move to your right, move to your left just a tiny bit. Just a little tiny bit, come on, okay. All right, here we go. They're moving her again, it's a moving target. Okay, now you gotta come over here. Here it comes, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Dance it out, ladies, dance it out. They're taking a good picture. Now it's the boys' trip. You know, single boys, all the single men again. You've got some garter removal to be doing. There he is. Isn't he going to help? All right. Now we're ready. Let's hit it. Feel free to move. It's hard not to do that. I would like to point out, 0 hesitation, ladies and gentlemen, 0. He's got it. Safe and sound. Julie doesn't see any worse for wear. Now, Julie, I suggest maybe you move out of the way. Here, I gotta go. So, Jeff, turn around. You turn around. Julie, you come here. You reach up, cover his eyes. All right, now. Here we go. Well, do you need a phone? All right, here we go. On the count of 3, he's gonna fling that over his shoulder. 1, 2, 3, here it comes, boys! And it's as if you two have a connection of some kind. Nicely done, you guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our events tonight. Now kick. Now turn it and face that wall. Let's turn all the way around. Face it all to the right. Hey, you got stand, come on, take that word, get by yourself. This is where you get funky. Now face the DJ.
It's video, so I'm strictly video. There you go.
What about iPads? Including your husband.
that looks down.
What about iPads?
No, you have enough. Just calm down there, bro.
Calm down. Wouldn't tell him. The human solution. We have like a $20,000 camera right there.
I wish it was.
Let's make it another one.
Oh, no.